Hello, this is going to be a tutorial on how to complete Impact Zone and the final boss. So first things first, coming through here, you want to kill this ghost and that guy up there. And the diagonal shot actually hit this guy. That's something to be aware of that can happen. It shouldn't because there's a platform there, but it does sometimes. Because the strat you want to do here is a horizontal shot like this to kill that guy and kill boost up. If that happens, just do a charge shot, I guess. And then break these rocks like this. Now here, we need to keep this position where we're in the top right of this room all the way over to the impact crater. Because if we do a quantum leap with this position, that'll put us directly above the nightmares, and then we can just stomp into them. Now to do that, you have to do buffered jumps like this. Because if you buffer your jumps, they don't count as touching the ground, so your last grounded position is still the same thing. So what you want to do after breaking those rocks... Okay, well that probably ruined it. If you mess it up early, you can just go back and try again. Do a charge shot and bounce all the way over to the crater. I like to grab this ledge, because if you drop off of this and hold left, you don't hit a single platform on the way down, and then you can just do a one short hop and dive straight into the crater. Just be sure you're holding the gun button or the glitch won't work. Now in theory, at this point I should be directly above the nightmares, so just mash out a stomp, and there we go. If you're a little bit too far to the left, what can happen is you'll land on top of the first arena and it'll play the cutscene for that. That's no big deal, just hold right and then stomp again. Now in the Elro Nightmare, once I get there, you want to spin your wrench immediately, because spinning will grab the bolt, guaranteed. This is the best RNG Elro, but I messed it up a tiny bit, because you want to bait out an attack before you jump over him so that he has this stun animation. If you get a meaner Elro, the idea is the same. You want to jump over him after baiting an attack, and then he's going to jump at you if he doesn't have the sunflowers, and you just need to dodge roll out of the way of the stomp, or the jump, and then you should be able to wrench it enough to kill him before he does another attack. Now, after I unpause here, I'm going to try to do something called the infinite wrench glitch, which makes you spin your wrench infinitely, which is used for the next two nightmares. To do that, you just press and hold your wrench button somewhere between a quarter of a second and a half second after the background disappears. It's not too precise of a timing, you just kind of have to learn to feel it out. Which, I know I'm going to get shit from some of the other runners for saying you just have to feel it, but that's the best advice I have. It doesn't really matter if you get the glitch on this one. What matters is the Royal Nightmare. So don't sweat it if you miss it here. In Royal, you want to come over here to the left and charge up this one. Now he's doing the good RNG attack here. With this one, when this sunflower is up, you can just run over to the right side immediately. If he does the other attack, where the balls come inward from the edges, you need to wait in the middle for them to go away, or you risk getting hit. And getting hit removes the glitch, which means you'll have to spin these up normally, which wastes just an absolute shitload of time. Black is the easiest nightmare, obviously, because she doesn't do anything. Just hit her with a single charge shot from the stun gun and she dies. Swap to Usurper here to prepare for the Starworm. As for the Starworm, you want to do 4 Usurper shots and then swap to stun gun and mash it and then back to Usurper when it's off cooldown. Just repeat that until he's dead. And here, hugging your dad versus not hugging your dad is actually an important choice. Hugging your dad is faster, probably be like 5 or 6 seconds, because it skips a small cutscene, and it gives better rocks around the bird. If you hug your dad, he does the stun gun rocks, and if you don't, he does the bomb rocks. And the bomb rocks are just an absolute massive pain in the ass to break. Here he is about to bring up his hand to cover his eye. He does that a tiny bit over the last health bar, but you can damage him significantly under it before the attack is over, because he waits until the end of his current attack. We haven't found any way to deal enough damage quickly enough to actually skip this hand, unfortunately, but it is in theory possible. What you want to do here is jump onto it immediately, and hold right, and then stop holding right as soon as Robin's locked into the swinging animation. What that's going to do is make it so you don't actually fly off of the bolt, and you get a free second hit, because you need 3 hits on the bolt to kill it. And after you do the second one, you will fly off, so what you need to do is hold left, and then press wrench as soon as you come off, and that'll make her grab it without flying upward at all. Then you can get that 3rd hit pretty easily to just kill the hand, and that by far the fastest way. For the bird, you want a similar strategy of Usurper, except you mix the wrench hits in with your charge shots, or not with your charge shots, with your stun gun shots. He does the cactus spawn right there, that's the worst RNG. You just need to stomp on it to get rid of it. These rocks can be handled a lot better. What you want to do is, right when they spawn, do a charge shot, but I messed that up because I was dealing with the cactus. And if you do that properly, you can break all of them with only a single hit. And that is everything. You just need to mash out the interact on this thing.